Now, you've all been working really hard this week, but no one harder than Jenkins. He was here when I left last night, and he was already at his desk when I got in this morning.
If I had known Jenkins was going to be such a hero, I wouldn't have thrown my coffee at him.
You should never throw your coffee at anyone, because you never know if they're going to become a great man. I threw coffee at a cardinal on a plane, now he's the Pope. Back then, he was just a guy in a big hat blocking the movie.
All right, guys. For he's a jolly good
dead guy.
Okay, I was wrong. It's more than a morale problem. We worked a man to death.
I heard about Jenkins' death. The company feels terrible about it.
People are working too hard, Veronica. We need to slow down.
Legal's position is we don't know if hard work killed Jenkins. Legal thinks he may have had high cholesterol. They're also floating the idea that his being dead may have been a pre-existing condition and that he may not have been alive when we hired him. Apparently, he was pretty quiet in his job interview.
Veronica, we need to get back to a normal work schedule, even if that means we don't make the Relaxicon deadline. We can introduce our sleep system next month at the Snoozapalooza, or in July at the Texas Pillow and Gun Show.
Look, they're giving everyone an afternoon off, and we're throwing the guy a big memorial. Something nice he would never have treated himself to.
So that's it? A half a day off?
Sorry, Ted. The company feels that if we ease up just because someone died, it will only encourage other people to die.
Well, if it's one thing this company understands, it's how human beings work.
You better not let Ted see you looting Jenkins' things. Ted asked me to clean out Jenkins' desk so we can ship it all to Florida. I think Jenkins has family there. Either that or Florida has a shortage of miniature mouthwash and Dilbert cartoons. This cartoon resonates with my own experience of office life, but through a comical lens. God, you're here 1 minute and then poof, you've exhaled your last minty fresh breath and died in your office. Cakeless. That's why it's important to always appreciate the moment you're in, because the future is a cake which may never come. Wow, look how profound this moment just got. Let it wash over you, Linda, because now it's gone. Did you appreciate it? I did, because I always live in the present. Wow, this is a good moment too. Savor it. I am. And now it's gone. I wish I could live completely in the present. That's something about me I've always wanted to work on. Maybe I'll attack it this summer. No, I was gonna do some traveling, maybe go to Europe. Also, I wanna go up in a blimp. Ow! God, my eyes! What the hell? I was helping you to live in this moment. It hurts! Exactly. You're in pain. And so you're completely in the present. And when you're in the present, you're living your life. You're not caught up in what could have been or what might be. Huh, that makes sense. And so the student becomes the master. Ow! 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 Oh, I'm in this moment! Excellent. Now quick, look at the Dilbert cartoon. Oh, it's funny now! Because you're giving it your complete focus. Now, let's go listen to my CD. It'll blow your mind.
Since the company wasn't going to ease up on the schedule, I thought I'd use the memorial to encourage everyone to take better care of themselves. You know what I remember about Jenkins? He used to be alive. So, pace yourself. Know your limits. And if you feel yourself dying, well, tell your supervisor.
I can't believe Ted's making me speak of this thing. I knew Jenkins better than anybody. I didn't know him. Nobody did. All I did was throw coffee at him. I am not saying things were always smooth between the two of you, but in the end, you understood each other. Just one foot of luck.
Now, I'd like to ask what I do at the same
These sugar cookies are great. I'm gonna have them at my memorial.
I love sugar cookies. When I was a kid, my mom used to make them. But instead of sugar, she'd use brandy. And instead of dipping them in milk, she'd dip them in brandy. Now, what's going on?
My mind was drifting. I'm trying to stay in the moment.
Oh. Now I know what a beard of fingers would feel like. It's just as I had imagined.
Gordon Jenkins was a good man, but he was also a complex man. For example, he liked coffee, but he did not like having coffee thrown at him. In fact, Jenkins hated being burned by any hot liquid. In that way, he was like many of us, sensitive to heat. What a character. Goodbye, Jenkins. I hope you're throwing coffee at God right now.
Nice work, Lon. Goosebumps.
Really?
Sure, why not? Carl Jenkins.
Gordon.
Carl Gordon.
Jenkins.
Carl Gordon Jenkins.
Gordon Jenkins.
Carl Gordon Jenkins. Gordon Jenkins. Are you sure that's right?
That's fine.
Was a man who loved his work. He lived for it. And in all but the legally culpable sense, he died for it. And so we must ask ourselves, how do we honor this great man? By giving up on the project he held so dear? I said by giving up on the project he held so dear? No. By quitting on him and his dream of creating the most advanced sleep system in human history? No. Or by finishing the job Carl Gordon Jenkins started so that his death will not be in vain? Yes. By working day and night to meet our deadline and storm the walls of Relaxicon? Yes. My friends, we will complete this project on time and we will do it for Jenkins! For Jenkins! I can't hear you! For Jenkins! Avenge him! Who do we kill? Insomnia. And who do we kill it for? Jenkins! You're damn right. Now let's go upstairs and get get back to work, for tonight we dine in hell! Sorry, Tim. The company didn't think sad was the way to go.
Veronica's speech at Jenkins' memorial inspired people to work even harder. The company liked what it saw, so the next day, it shifted the Jenkins mobile into turbo drive.
So after daycare, do I get to sleep in your office again?
Oh, look at you saying get to make me feel better. Honey, I know my being busy is hard, but just for a few more days.
It's okay. At least your couch is comfortable.
So, we're doing posters now?
The company got us these to remind us what we're working for. Plus, they got us these neat little rubber wristbands for free. It says work strong for Jenkins. Here.
Sheila, don't you see what's happening? The company is exploiting Jenkins' death to make people work harder.
The company said that Jenkins said that some people would say that. I just can't believe it's one of the finders.
The finders?
One of the 8 people who found his body.
Lem, wake up! The cooling hounds are on their way down! Oh, damn it, and the lab is such a mess. Perry and Tom Beaver? What are those guys doing coming down here? Stop questioning me and help clean this place up.
Hey.
Hey.
Same lab, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
So, you were friends with Jenkins, huh?
Me? Yeah, we'd be tight, sure.
That's sick. What was he really like?
He had a huge heart. I remember him saying once, Lem, you're my best friend, and if I should die, at least I'll die knowing one really cool guy. You, Lem, the cool guy I'm referring to.
Nice. Dude, we're gonna step outside to take a cigarette break. Do you wanna come?
I don't smoke, but I'd love to watch you guys smoke. Me too. Then it's settled. We all get to hang out with you guys.
Oh, sorry, odd lab dude. The smoking area is kind of small.
Isn't it all of the outdoors? For the love of God, Phil, please don't ruin this for me.
Melinda, I need your testing report on the sleep system packaging. Marketing keeps... I'm going to count to 1. Sorry. It helps me stay in the moment. If your moments don't hold your attention, you need to look deeper until you find what's interesting in them. Like right now, I'm losing interest in this moment. And so I'm going to... sweep the leg. Oh! That's what this minute needed.
Now the company's exploiting Jenkins to get people to work harder. There's posters and bracelets. There's an inspirational video about him playing in the elevator.
I know. I got them to use one of the songs from Veronica and the Key of Love.
The Settlers Crossing the Prairie. Jonas Salk discovering the polio vaccine. Gordon Jenkins writing the table of contents for the Viridian Sleep System Manual. Great achievements take hard work. Shouldn't you try to be more like Gordon Jenkins? Yes, you should.
Don't get me wrong. It was the best elevator video since the softcore porn one about recycling. But if the company keeps using Jenkins to rev people up, someone else is gonna get hurt or dead.
It's just for a few more days until Relaxicon, and then the Jenkins thing will end.
Yeah, because knowing how much this company loves productivity, it wouldn't surprise me if 14-hour days became the new normal.
The Jenkins thing will end.
And so will the 14-hour days.
The Jenkins thing will end.
Veronica, the 14-hour days?
Jenkins, goodbye. Adios, Jenkins. Jenkins, no more.
You gotta be kidding me. So they really are gonna make this permanent. But none of us are gonna see our families again. And I like Rose. I wasn't entirely sold in the first 6 months, but now I'm way into her. I'm gonna go tell everyone in this department, Veronica. And they're not gonna stand for it.
No, Ted, you adorable little flower. What are they gonna do? Quit? If they do, the company will just replace them.
Then I am gonna go upstairs and convince management that what they're doing is immoral. Wow. I'm glad I tried that one out on you before going up there.
Ted, no one knows how many licks it takes to get to my moral center. But I can see how this is important to you, so here's the deal. If you want to get the company off this, you have to show them that this new pace is going to cost them money. Because the company loves its money. If they could, they'd go to strip clubs and throw naked women at money.
So Jenkins hooks this 6-foot trout, and it's freaking out, flopping around the boat, and Jenkins hated the sight of blood because of his time in the Mossad. So I had to reach past those razor-sharp teeth and pull the hook out for him. We hugged and wept, and Jenkins said to me, Lem, you are my best friend. Lem, can I talk to you for a minute? Oh, sure. That was our fishing story, except it was you who was flopping around on the floor with a hook in your mouth, and I was the one who took it out, and there was no fish because the whole thing happened at a sporting goods store. And it is my wife who was in Mossad. Phil, the cool accountants left me. They let me go to the store and buy them cigarettes. And I need more Jenkins stories than that coffee spilling one that just lies there like a turd. I feel like Jenkins is replacing me. That's ridiculous. Why don't we have lunch later, just you and me? That's roasted chicken day in a cafeteria. That'll give us another chance to figure out what roast day is.
No, I do want to get to the bottom of that. Okay, we'll have lunch. I just hope roasting is not a typo like that butter crotch pudding.
So, I've been trying to live in the moment, but it's really hard because a lot of my moments aren't that interesting. So I was wondering, do you want to have sex right now?
Gee, that feels really right, but I'm in the middle of something. In fact, you can help me. I need to sabotage the sleep system and make sure it's not finished in time for Relaxicon.
Cool. That's not sex, but it beats getting knocked to the floor so hard you want to go back to Wisconsin and get your master's in cheese sciences.
Yes, it does. See, I need to show the company that overworking people will make them so tired they'll make mistakes, and that will cost the company money.
Yeah, this could be a great moment. We'll go to the basement and get a fire hose. Then we get 10 pies, a ramp, and a motorcycle.
But all I need is your computer. See, you have access to the shipping database, and I need to cancel an order of parts for the sleep system prototype.
And you want to use my computer so you don't get in trouble. Nice try, Chris. Sweep the leg!
Look, you're not going to get in trouble. It'll just look like an anonymous worker making a sleeping mistake.
Fine.
I talked to the chef. It turns out that roasting is a combination of, and I'm quoting, roasting and get the hell out of my kitchen. He wouldn't tell me the proportions. Who's in the It's him, isn't it?
Jenkins doesn't have any family out here, so the company asked me to pick up his ashes.
I see. Well, you two enjoy your lunch.
Come on, Phil, what was I supposed to do? Leave him in a car? It's a hot day.
He's already ashes.
Look, I know you don't like him, but he is my friend now, so why don't you come join us for lunch? Sure, the three of us can work this out.
Or, why don't I do this? You two are jerks.
It is 8 o'clock at night, and the shipment of parts for the sleep system never got here. Now we are not going to make our deadline, and the company will learn that pushing people too hard leads to mistakes. How do I feel about that?
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Hey, the part shipment for the prototype didn't arrive. We'll never be ready in time for Relaxicon.
Where's your Jenkins now?
The parts didn't come? Oh my god, this is terrible. What are we going to do? Go home to our families? Okay. Can I have everyone's attention, please? We are all disappointed.